Documentum is an enterprise content management platform, now owned by EMC Corporation, as well as the name of the software company that originally developed the technology. EMC acquired Documentum for $1.7 billion in December 2003. The Documentum platform is part of EMC's Enterprise Content Division business unit, one of EMC's 4 operating divisions. History. Getting started. Howard Shaw and John Newton founded Documentum in June 1990. They had worked together at Angra, one of the leading relational database vendors at the time, and sought to solve unstructured information management problems using relational database technologies. With initial backing from Xerox, they developed a customized system for Boeing to organize, store, maintain, and selectively publish the thousands of pages of information for the Boeing 777 training manuals. They developed another customized system for Syntex, a pharmaceutical vendor, to automate the process of assembling new drug application documents when seeking approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Documentum introduced its electronic document management system in 1993, a client-server product for electronic document management. This product managed access to unstructured information stored within a shared repository, running on a central server. End users connected to the repository through PC, Macintosh, and Unix Motif desktop client applications. Documentum EDMS provided check-in check-out access controls as well as workflow capabilities for sequencing document review and approval processes, and included a full-text search engine for retrieving documents from the repository. EDMS was adopted by several large enterprises, such as pharmaceutical, oil and gas, financial services, and manufacturing companies. Company growth. In 1993, Jeffrey Miller, a Silicon Valley marketing executive, joined Documentum as president and CEO with a mandate to transform the company from a technology-driven startup into an established software firm. Under Miller's leadership, the company raised its first round of venture funding from Brentwood, Merrill Picker Anderson, Sequoia Capital, Norist Corporation, and Xerox Venture. Documentum was floated on Nasdaq February 5, 1996, listing with the DCTM symbol. Web versions. In 1998, Documentum launched its web application environment, a set of Internet extensions for EDMS, offering web access to the documents stored within an EDMS repository. In 2000, Documentum released Documentum 4i, its first web-native platform. The company redesigned the repository to ensure that it could manage a very large number of discrete objects ranging from self-contained documents to granular information snippets. Beyond just managing documents for print or electronic distribution, Documentum 4i could integrate with external web applications and be used to distribute content to portals, web application servers, and websites. A number of third-party applications are based on Documentum. Content management platform. In 2002, Documentum launched Documentum 5 as a unified enterprise content management platform for storing a virtually unlimited range of content types within a shared repository. The platform provided integrated business process management capabilities as well as tools for managing content across a distributed organization. Key acquisitions. Through a series of acquisitions over the last several years, the company added further capabilities. Bulldog, announced in December 2001, added extensive digital asset management capabilities to the repository for the management of digitized multimedia content. Boxcar, announced in January 2002, added technologies for syndicating content to remote repositories. eRoom, announced in October 2002, provided a collaborative workspace for distributed business teams, including those from disparate organizations, to share content over the Internet. TrueArc, also announced in October 2002, added records management capabilities and augmented Documentum's offerings for compliant solutions. Ask Once, announced in March 2004, provided enterprise content integration and federated search technologies for accessing and retrieving information stored in disparate repositories. Acartus, announced in October 2005, provided capabilities for archiving business reports, billing statements, insurance policies, and other kinds of fixed content. Captiva Software, also announced in October 2005, added image capture and scanning technologies to convert paper-based documents into digital formats. Authentica, announced in March 2006, added digital rights management technologies to secure digital assets outside the boundaries of the shared repository. Proactivity, announced in June 2006, added business process analysis and business activity monitoring features to enhance the business process management capabilities of Documentum. Xhive, announced in July 2007, added XML database capabilities for managing and reproposing XML-tagged content components within an enterprise environment. Document Sciences, announced December 2007, added enterprise output management capabilities. Products. Documentum Content Server platform that manages content in a repository consisting of three parts, a content server, a relational database, and a place to store files. Items in the repository are stored as an object. The file associated with an object is usually stored in a file system. The object's associated metadata is stored as a record in a relational database. Documentum clients configurable clients such as Documentum D2 and Documentum XCP provide tools to eliminate the need for custom code. Documentum XCP, development platform for automating business processes. The platform consists of a web-based client, and a platform for user interface development and server-side components, such as fully automatic or semi-automatic business processes. WebTop, browser-based interface that provides access to the repository and content management services. Documentum D2, a configurable, content-centric client that provides access of ECM applications. Documentum Mobile, extends content management to mobile devices with secure access to enterprise information. MyDocumentum, content management services and information access within the infrastructure. Releases. The culmination of these acquisitions was Documentum 5.3, released in April 2005, followed by Documentum 6, launched in July 2007. Documentum 6.5 was released in July 2008 and 6.7 was released in April 2011. Documentum 7.0 came out in November 2012. EMC released Documentum 7.1 in November 2013 as expected. Expected releases for 2014 Q1 are D2 v4.2, XCP v2.1 and Captiva v7.1. For 2014 Q2, D7.1 developer editions using Linux Postgres and EMC Documentum SaaS environment. API, Documentum functionality is made available through application programming interfaces including web services, WebDAV, FTP, Java, Documentum Foundation classes, Documentum Query Language, Web Development Kit API, SMB-CIFS and CMIS. Basically all the customization is done using the DFCWDK, which is the rich collection of Java APIs. Also some graphical tools are available, Forms Builder for user interface and Process Builder for business process automation. Functions. Documentum provides management capabilities for all types of content. The core of Documentum is a repository in which the content is stored securely under compliance rules and a unified environment, although content may reside on multiple servers and physical storage devices within a networked environment. Documentum provides a suite of services, such as document management, collaboration, search, content classification, input management, business process management, customer communication management, and web content management. References. External links, EMC DIUG Documentum Italian User Group, DM Owner, Public Meta Search Engine of Documentum-related contents, Documentum, Incorporated http, Harvard Business Online HBSP Harvard Edu, Case 09-502-026.